Well, here I am steeping some tea. Look at that. Can you see it? Oh my gosh. That's gonna be so good. I put everything but the kitchen sink in my tea. What are you doing, friends? I gotta come out here where there's no music. I don't want to get in trouble for music. Anyway, um, yeah, so I'm making my tea. I'll let it sit for a couple minutes while I make a quick video. It's an absolutely gorgeous day here in Guate. It is day 4, I believe, of the protests here. And that just means that nobody's going anywhere at the moment. Look at this. Isn't it beautiful? The clouds. You can kind of see the lake down there. You can see the clouds rolling across over here. Our construction down below still happening, yes. And here we are. And so we have been homebound since Tuesday night. We went and ran a quick errand on Tuesday and came back. The kids, they had school. Remember, they had their parade last week for the beginning of the fair. Sadly, the fair is down in Pana, and okay, sorry, I had to get my tea. It's delicious. Anyway, the fair is in Pana right now, and you can imagine your town fair, how much money that brings in, how many people that brings in, and it is not happening because of the protests. And the protests, look at how the weather changed. Isn't it crazy? Anyway, these protests are politically motivated. It's the Guatemalan people rising up, basically standing up against the government in various things. I won't get into details, but that they believe are true, good, and correct, and they don't stand for some of the things that the government is doing that are, they're not good. So they have the courage, and I admire this, to just stop it all and shut down the country. So, and I mean shut it down. Like there is, the gas stations are closed, the grocery stores are closed. There are no imports, no exports. They are they are closing even the local market. Where you go in and get your fresh food every day. Um, you can't pass through. I can't pass through on this side, San Andres. I can't pass through to Godinez. There would be no getting to the capital for me, possibly in the night, from what I've heard, but I don't know. I've really got my ear to the ground because, as you know, we have a trip planned to the United States in the very near future, and I just want to make sure that the roads are open. And if I had to travel, if something were to happen and I have to travel with the kids, we would have to travel by night at the moment because that's your best chance of there not being roadblocks. However, currently they are blocking the roads 24/7. They are mandating the local small neighborhoods to you have to go and serve your post. Like we have one couple that it's a husband wife team that works with us, and they have to take their post at separate times, I'm sure, because they have a child at home. And then everybody in the town has to take their post. So two of our employees took post this morning from 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the roadblock, and one will go tomorrow. The one that goes tomorrow is Flory, and she's 67 years old. She will have to walk down to the town below because there's no transportation, and she will have to walk back home. And she will have to take her post from 7 to 1, and if she doesn't, she gets fined a fee for not supporting. So they are making a point to make participation happen, and they feel like if they strengthen their numbers, they will likely have a result much faster. Um, because right now, as I said, like even pharmacies, there's nothing open. If I needed gas, there's no way I could get to a gas station at the moment, and if I did, it's closed. And even if it wasn't closed, there's no gas because there's no tankers bringing gas. You know what I'm saying? Like they've shut it down. It's very eye opening. It makes me mindful of COVID season for us. Very negative season for all of us. However, the positives were that it opened our eyes to what we needed to do to take care of our family in such an event. And so, in that, Sergio and I have been very mindful and have tried to make sure that we are well prepared here. In addition to that, living in Guate, um, our electricity gets turned off frequently. Like they'll shut it off for an entire day, meaning 8 a.m. till 7 o'clock at night, to work on things, to work on power lines, to do whatever it is they need to do. They shut you off. So all of your stuff in your refrigerator, freezer, your lights, anything electrical, our Wi-Fi, everything is, messed up. So Sergio thought ahead, got a generator, and he not only got a generator, but he made sure that we have huge tanks of gas to supply it at the ready, and also that it kicks on within, I think it's 10 seconds of the lights going off. So once the power's off, immediately it kicks in. Once the power's on, immediately it kicks off. And it is a power source for the entire house, which is huge. Meaning it's a huge thing. Not our house is huge, but it's that's a big deal. So anyway, then water supply. We don't have filtered water. We get bottled water, and so we have several bottles of water upstairs that we keep on hand. So we've got that taken care of. The gas is brought in by tanks instead of piped in. What else? The food, we have a big refrigerator freezer here and another refrigerator freezer upstairs, and we make sure we have it stocked up, and we keep all of our dry goods in containers so they stay fresh and good. So we've got beans and lentils and pasta, and I've got flour and all the things. What I might run short of is eggs, but locally in this neighborhood where our ladies live, they have chickens and all of that, so they will bring me 2 cartons of eggs, meaning like 30 count, so I'll have 60 eggs coming this way. And they have a cow that is usually supplying the milk for a couple of stores in San Andres, and they can't get through. So imagine this: your source of income is your cow, and you milk your cow, and I forget how many liters of milk they say they get from the cow every day. But currently, they can't get through to sell the milk. So, but you don't want your cow to dry up, and you still have to feed the cow, but you have no money. I mean, can you imagine this? So I told them, bring me the milk, bring me 5 liters of milk. Let's start with 5 liters and see what I do. So I made yogurt with the milk I had that was in a carton, like a plastic carton that we bought at Price Mart. Our other milk is in cardboard containers, and they last a lot. The shelf life is good. So I thought I'll save those because I don't know how long this is going to go, and I'll buy some of their milk. So we've already done it, boiled it, drank it. We're all fine. But that's what I'm gonna do, is just buy milk because he needs to sell it anyway. So I'll buy his milk, we'll boil it, we'll use it. The eggs I'll get from them. But it's things like that that we're having to think through. And I'm saying all that because I have been reading about the craziness worldwide in governments, politics, people, the changes that are happening, all of the stuff. And I just am reminding all of my friends and family, be prepared. Be prepared. Have you thought it through? Remember COVID. Remember how the shelves were empty and we couldn't even get toilet paper or paper towels. And funny story, when I came here and I got here mid-COVID season with the kids, and I said, "How are the supplies here in the stores?" And they looked at me like I was really crazier than I really am. And I said, "Aren't y'all having shortages of toilet paper and paper towels?" And they said, "No. Why would we?" And I said, "We can't even get it in the States. Like, the shelves are empty. There's so many things that we can't even get." And they said, "But why? I don't understand why." And I said, "I don't know. We don't have it. Y'all have toilet paper and paper towels in a third world country, and we don't have them in the United States? Are you kidding me?" What was that then? I don't know, but I know that you have to be prepared. So stock up. Don't feel bad about it. You never know. Your family may do okay, but the family down the street may not have prepared and may need some help. So just stock up and be prepared. You never know what's coming. God never promised tomorrow, and He never said it was going to be easy, did He? So just make sure that you're at the ready. I'm very thankful that Sergio believes in keeping a big supply of things. So that's all I got to say about that. Stock up and prepare, friends. Here I am. It is 7:30. I'm upstairs with my sidekick making a waffle. Are we making a waffle? Look at that. And all the men have already come, had their breakfast. We're waiting on the ladies. We don't have school today because there's protests and they've shut down all the roads. This is day number 3 or 4 of protests. I think 3. And so then we won't have school tomorrow because of the same, and they will hopefully go back to school Monday if it's all over. But we need these protests to end so we can get to Texas. That's what we need. That's what we need. Come on now. It's politically generated, these protests are. Politically motivated, I guess. And so, I don't know. I don't know when the end will be. Praying for it to be before we begin our trip, or we may not be able to leave because they block the streets. You can't leave. Thank goodness we have lots of groceries, right?
And who is she?
My morning coffee. Outside. Why is my morning coffee outside at 9:30 in the morning? Because this is what my desk looks like. Here's my study books. And Gianna cleaned her desk out and threw everything on my desk. And then this was Giovanni's study space, but he got hungry, so his teacher let him go eat. And yeah, and the girls are still doing their online class with the teacher, so I have to be close. And then, of course, we have our English work that we're doing for first grade for the girls. And Giovanni also has his books to do. So we have some English work. We have some Spanish work. Here's some of their books that they're using now. My fireplace, they throw their paper trash in there so that we can burn everything that we can burn. Anyway, so it's just the life of school today in Guatemala with the demonstrations, and you cannot pass through. So having 3 kids homeschooling and doing virtual classes simultaneously. I moved Gianna's desk in here. You can see that didn't go over well. She decided to go with Amelia. Amelia uses this guest room as her house to play baby dolls, so that's why there's baby dolls everywhere. But I moved Gianna's desk just from this wall to here to give her a little bit more privacy, but she decided no. This is Amelia's normal desk, but you can't have all these computers, iPads close together because it creates that horrible screeching noise. But they have a beautiful view to do homeschool. This is Giovanni's area here. He's doing circumference. I don't know if he's grasping this concept or not, but we'll see. The girls, this is Giovanni's normal desk. The girls are down this hallway. Waffle. Delicious? You need whipped cream?
This?
Do you want some whipped cream? Oh, okay.
Mami, sí, cabal, lo confundí con una resta. Yo confundo con una resta.
Sí, me imagino que el signo del más estaba muy pequeño y se confunde como el signo menos. Pero bueno, tal vez es el error del tamaño de signo. Ok, ¿cuánto es 50 menos 10? Sí, ya me di cuenta que me estás confundiendo signos. Porque acá ya es menos, ya no era más. Acá me sumas.
Here we go. You ready? Okay, I have 2 cookies. I want to go to the city. Giovanni did it too. I have 2 dogs. It's 2 o'clock. It's 2 o'clock. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Dad did it too. Giovanni went to the store. I have 2 shoes. It's 2 a.m.
2 a.m.
I ate one too. I like to swim. I ate 2 bananas. There you go. So now Giovanni has finished his books. We have 7 or 8 of these books, plus his phonics workbook. He got all that done. Plus he got all his Spanish online school done with Miss Abby. And online work there. Now your Matific. This is math application for his school in Pana.
Yeah, I'm doing the bus today.
Okay, you're doing the bus. There you go. And then he's got reading to do. Lord have mercy. And it's 11 o'clock. The girls are still doing computer classes. Meanwhile, they've been working on their school books as well. And then we have reading to do with them and math application. So I better, okay, let's do it. It says, ¿Cuántos alumnos se subieron al autobús en la parada A? Did you see it? It says, mirar otra vez. Push it if you didn't see it. And count the kids. Here they go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
There you go. Now you know. Good job, Giovanni.
¿Cuántos alumnos se subieron al autobús en la parada?
There you go. Very smart. Thank God we have help for cleaning and doing laundry and cooking and bathing. And here we are now doing computer math for the girls for school, right?
Yeah.
For your teacher. Oh my goodness, keep going.
Mom, yeah, I want to see this.
Okay. Atta girl. And then in between, Giovanni needs some stimulation. So here he is shoveling. He filled up the wheelbarrow with dirt. We helped push it over there. And now he's scooping it down the pipe for the men to use on Monday. But at least he's got something to do and some heavy work to help him kind of regroup a little bit.
Can you come and help me, Mom? Move this. You can? Yeah. Watch the baby.
Don't dump it.
I look so hot. No, Jordan. I can't. Sorry.
Oh. Oh. Crash and burn.
Like roll in the sand.
No, it's not rolling the sand.
Just play in the sand.
Yeah, just play in the sand. And don't put stuff down their tube anymore. They're busy working.
It's raining.
Okay, don't make a mess all over the driveway. They try to keep it clean. Keep your dirt over there. Don't make piles and piles. Okay?
Mommy?
Yes.
Mommy?
Yes.
Can I keep walking with the rocks?
Yeah, for a minute. Oh my God.
What's the baby?
Now next we're gonna go up to the casitas. This is the way the tiles look with rain. And this is the way they look when they're clean. Look at this. They power washed all this, cleaned it with uric acid. Look how clean. Wow, it's excellent.
Mom, look at that beautiful one.
Yeah.
Peach color.
Layers and layers of garden. Straight down. Wow, it looks so good. Excellent.
Mom, look at this one.
Yeah.
Esta parte es donde puse tierra ahora, porque esa estaba abajo.
Oh,
Entonces, ahorita llegamos.
es mucho mejor.
Tal vez vamos a comprar unas plantas para poder
Sí.
ponerlo aquí.
¿Es sol
Eh,
o no? ¿Sombra?
yo creo que son, o si no, unos igual que estos,
Okay.
para que se vean más.
Mom, look at this one.
It's pretty, huh?
This is a create the sun in a frame.
There's the lake down there. This is a rooftop to the little picnic area. I mean, that shows you it's just straight down, and it's layers and layers of it till you get down to our big house. There's Susie. Hey, move. Let me through. Wow, it's excellent.
There's only 9 feet.
Solo 9.
They're flying over themselves.
Porque es frío.
Sí, es demasiado como helado.
Wow, look how clean. Buen
Esa parte del lado de la
trabajo.
piedra, pero ya no lo puedo terminar.
Excellent.
Por toda esa parte porque se me acabó la gasolina.
No hay gasoline. But look how clean.
Mommy, I really like that one.
It's pretty, huh?
Todo lo de aquí en la piedra.
Wow.
Se ve la diferencia.
Mucho mejor ahora.
Sí.
Mom, this is my favorite.
The lake.
This one's my favorite one.
Isn't that a pretty plant? It's so
Yeah,
big.
Flood wants to buy one next time.
She does. Here comes Susie. I'm coming. Oh, so pretty. Excellent. Wow.
This one's my favorite. That one, and that one.
Look how pretty. I know. They did good, didn't they?
Toda esta parte que tenemos que
Sí.
hacer un agujero aquí para que pase el agua.
Mira, está triste.
The doors that shut.
Oh, it's excellent. Well, pull it shut better. Well, now it is Monday morning. Giovanni is already doing homeschool. It started at 7:30 this morning. One of our ladies is here, and she said, it's Sally, that she took her turn down in San Andreas at the block on Saturday, and then Flory took her turn down there on Sunday. It's a beautiful morning. The rain pounded last night. It was tremendous. But anyway, she was telling me that things have changed quite a bit, and they're wanting people to step down from their post politically. Okay, they have presidential elections, not unlike in the United States when it was Trump and Biden. They had two parties here as well, and one of them does not want to let go, and they changed power in January. But this is what it's all over at the moment. So she was saying that at night you can pass in your car after like 7 or 8 o'clock at night, which is not my time to drive. I mean, it's dark out. There's all kinds of stuff that you got to avoid in the roads here, and we have tinted windows for safety, and it makes it really hard to see at night. So anyway, we stay home. Well, during the day, everything's blocked off, and she said there's no gas. There's nothing at the markets. Today they're shutting the markets, all of the markets. And she said that yesterday morning, Sunday morning, instead of church, they had long lines. They brought in some vegetables to the town below. And she said the line was so long of people wanting to get whatever few vegetables they could get for their family. There's no corn, so they can't make tortillas. I mean, you get the drift. They don't have refrigerators in most of the houses. They don't have ovens in most of the houses. They cook in wood-burning stoves, and they live day to day on groceries. So they don't have a stock of things in their freezer or their fridge, and they need stuff brought in daily, and there's nothing coming. So because of this political lockdown that they're having. For us, we're okay at the moment, but there is no end in sight. We're going to have eggs and milk brought to us from the ladies. They have local people that actually, have they do it all at home. They have a cow, they have the eggs, they have the chickens. You know, we'll be okay there. I'm gonna have to get my butt busy making bread and things like that. You can't go to the store to buy it, and be very frugal on what we have and eat all of our leftovers. And yeah, so it's very interesting. And a lot of people thought it would be over after the weekend, but it is strengthening. It is only strengthening. They've sent busloads from each little town into the capital to stand in force against this. And so it's very interesting. I find it interesting. So far, so good on our end, but I feel so terrible for the people here locally that, I mean, they just have nothing. And you have to remember they can't get out to work or anything. Like, what are they supposed to do? One family, the man is the only one that works, and the wife is blind from glaucoma. She's in her 20s. She has 3 children. One is special needs, like Giovanni. He can't work. He drives a tuk-tuk. Who's he going to drive around? There's nobody to drive around anywhere because everything's locked down. So he has no income coming in. She can't work. She can't see. There's nowhere for her to go with her 3 children. Imagine the situation. No stockpile in your fridge because you don't have a fridge. That's the situation here. Anyway, I just had to explain a little bit. Well, homeschool continues on. So, you guys, say a prayer for me. I'll say a prayer for you. And I'll see you on the next video. Goodbye, everybody.